Since 1977, there's been cotton on Davis Farm / Bales and Bushels LLC since 1977 up to 2017.
James Davis Jr. is the second generation of his family to grow cotton on this farm, but the markets could not support a cotton crop after 2017. That's when he moved to a mix of soybeans, corn, and milo. That's what he wanted to plant this year also, until the wet spring delayed planting his corn.
I think I'd rather have early cotton and beans than late corn. And, I returned my corn seed and the starter fertilizer, and more or less, stayed focused on planting soybeans and cotton. And we got to planting, and you'd plant a day or two and get another shower. Plant another day or two and get a shower. And then the rain just stopped. And when it stopped, it stopped.
Those spring showers kept Davis from fighting back winter weeds, a costly setback as his cotton emerged.
I would have been able to control a weed. Now I've gotten the rain and the cotton done come up, and what I can put over the top of cotton won't control it now.
Those weeds are also competing for moisture with that young cotton seedling, so there's no moisture there. So where you have that weed competition, it's severely limiting the ability of that cotton plant to get established.
That competition would not be so damaging if the summer months would not have been as dry as they've been.
We've been severely dry. I planted some cotton in late May, and to date that cotton has only received around 2.5 to 3 inches of rainfall.
None of this cotton is irrigated, so every inch of rainfall matters.
The plants still have the potential to do what they need to do, but things need to happen timely on it. They get the right rains at the right time to where we can put the moisture in the bowls.
I believe, a few timely rains between now and, the first part of August will go a long way as far as, turning this crop around and finishing the crop out.
One more factor all crops are dealing with is heat. Davis says with his cotton at this size, a little bit of moisture goes a long way, and the plants can take the heat and add fruit.
The canopy has gotten to a point to where the ground is shaded, and whatever moisture it gets, it can conserve it. And when you just putting that heat down on that cotton, man, it's kind of like a fat boy in the candy store. He getting it in, and that's what the cotton is doing. It's doing what it's doing. It's making bowls and squaring and doing it all. My old daddy would be proud to see this old cotton right here. He'd be proud to see it.
This cotton does need another rain. Until that day comes, Davis is holding on to the one thing that all farmers cling to.
One thing that I do know about farmers, and most all of us farmers, is you got to pretty much have faith.
It's been the Tensas desert up here.
In Tensas Parish, I'm Karl Wiggers for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
According to the latest crop progress report from the USDA, more than 60% of Louisiana topsoil is rated either short or very short on moisture. And that's important for farmers whether their crops are finishing up or getting ready to be planted, like sugarcane.